Yo, what's up, guys? Terrell here on Terrell Game Vlogs. This is gonna be an anime update. I hope I do, and I'm attempting to do, is put annotations on the video for certain sections, because I'm gonna be discussing a whole bunch of different things in terms of the ongoing shows I'm watching, some manga I'm reading, and just essentially just an anime manga update in terms of what I've been reading and watching. So let's just kind of get through the basic ongoing stuff and then go into seasonal stuff, because ironically I haven't done like a first impressions of the seasonal stuff that I'm watching. So to start off, we have I haven't even watched. I need to go. I'm like an episode behind on Naruto. I'm up to date with One Piece. Skip Dance comes out tomorrow. It hasn't been a Pokemon episode in forever. What else? It's Pokemon, Skip Dance, Naruto, One Piece. What is the other ongoing anime that I watch? I think that's it, actually, because I can't think of anything else right off the top of my head. Well, Hunter x Hunter, because technically it's ongoing now, since I think it became. I guess you could put it under the ongoing category because it is still currently going. So it's like 5 ongoing animes. We just got past the Otohime death scene in the anime, which as I've said, I'm one of the few people who will legitimately say that I still enjoy Fishman Island. I know a lot of people can't stand it. I still think it's a good arc. It has a lot of issues. I think this is the first time Oda tried to be preachy with a message, even though honestly to me it doesn't feel preachy. Like, I know people say it's preachy and I can totally see it, but for some reason it doesn't feel preachy, or maybe at least the anime doesn't feel preachy to me. That was actually a pretty close emotional. I actually felt something when she died. As I said, I prefer Fishman Island as an anime than a manga. Just period. I prefer it as the anime than the manga. I think we have like half a flashback, like the rest of the flashback, and like going into the whole Hody and his bullshit where he's quote unquote captured Brook, Usopp, and Zoro, which I know that's bullshit. In terms of the Shonen Jump Alpha chapters, I guess I'll address regarding One Piece. We just got introduced to Caesar Clown. I don't really know how to feel about his character design. I'm very neutral with it. It's not like I love his character design, but I think he looks like a psychotic son of a bitch. I mean, his introduction chapter in terms of his like full character reveal is the nigga fucking killed a man randomly. He was like, "I'm going to help you," and then he killed him. The only thing I'm a little irked with Caesar Clown is the fact that he's the stereotypical. He feels like he's going to be the stereotypical Vegapunk. Was always the respected scientist. I'll get mine. Like he feels like a very cliched scientist, which is one of those things where it's cliche and it works for Oda, but at the same time I kind of wish he had taken a different approach to it. But then again, if he's supposed to be a villain, that's really the only way you could do him. We also like the whole backstory with this. Actually, might be like a really long video. I like the whole backstory Brownbeard gave us, where it's like, we have essentially the time frame for the entire Punk Hazard. Like, 4 years ago, Vegapunk and like all the researchers were on it, and 4 years ago was when Caesar Clown set off the fucking, I don't even know what he did. I guess it was like a gas explosion or something, and fucked up the island. But Vegapunk got blamed for it, and then he left. Right afterwards, I think they said he came back a year later in the form of the hero, because obviously they didn't know Caesar Clown was the one who fucked them over in the first place. Of course he would be the hero because he gave them little fucking balloon things to walk or float and shit. But this is what confuses me. That means Caesar Clown has been on Punk Hazard for 3 years. What about the Akainu and Aokiji fight? Like, what were they doing during that time? And Trafalgar Law has only been there for a few months, which confuses the shit out of me. Also, that whole thing about how Trafalgar Law has something he needs to get back. Trafalgar Law is not dumb, and he knows that Caesar Clown is psychotic. But obviously Caesar Clown has taken something from him. And the only thing I could possibly assume that dude took is his crew. And considering Caesar Klein has no emotion. It looks like Caesar Klein has no emotional attachment to anyone there. Like, I expect him to just fuck over Monet at any time. But then again, it kind of just depends on what her mindset is with him. Because she doesn't seem stupid. Like, she's obviously aware he's crazy. My question is, what did he take? The only thing I could see him taking from Law is his crew. Where is his crew then? Like, is this crew just captured somewhere? Or is this crew like in a really fucked up position that even he can't fix them? And maybe that's what this is partially about? Because he's only been there for a few months, at least from what Brownbeard explained. Brownbeard has been there, a year? Because he's been there for 2 years. Because Hawkins fucked him up, and he immediately ended up. He ended up on the island around the same year that Akainu and Aokiji had their fight. Which now brings up the question, where in that year does that whole thing fit? Like, when was the fight? When did Brown Bitch show up? Obviously, so that implies, since Law didn't directly go, I'm assuming that if Law just got there a few months ago, that probably means Law hasn't even been in the New World for that long. Which brings up a shit ton of other questions. Also makes sense why his outfit hasn't changed. Maybe he was just trying to gain the warlord status before he went into the New World, and for some reason Caesar Klein fucked him over. I don't know, that's just me kind of going off speculation. The only thing I've heard in terms of spoilers for later chapters is from what Jay told me. Jay told me that apparently if you're a Zoro, Sanji, or Brook fan, I wasn't going to be happy with the chapter, which I have to wait 2 weeks because the Golden Week shit is just not happening in Shoujo Alpha. I'm not going to be happy with what happens to them in 665, I believe, because 666 just came out today. And the only thing I know about 666 that came out today is that Bon Clay is like on a cover, unofficially. And I think someone fucking favorited Fernando's review, and I saw like RIP Bearded one, which probably means Brownbeard dies, which would confuse the shit out of me if he died in like the nigga hasn't even been in that many chapters. Like, wow, are we just killing the older generation now? I don't know what the fuck happened. Sorry, I went into rambling on One Piece. For Naruto, as I said, I'm definitely watching this week's episode because that's the beginning of the Amoy fight, and that's my shit. I love that fight. I am so looking forward to the Amoy, Datara, Sasori, Kankuro, Sai fight, and Sai's brother fight. That is some shit I'm looking forward to personally. So I gotta watch the last episode, then this episode, and I think next week will probably be either the rest of that fight or like the second part of that fight. I know the one that comes out tomorrow will be like the continuation. In terms of the chapters, we are about 2 chapters in of Kabuto's backstory, and I know there is a 3rd chapter for his backstory. I keep hearing Orochimaru, which makes me think that maybe Orochimaru's just hiding in his body or some shit. At least in terms of like spoiler related material. How I feel about the Kabuto flashback, I don't hate it in the terms of like it not being necessary, but it's badly placed and it's about a character I didn't really give a shit about to begin with. I mean, seriously, Kabuto's even less on my radar than Sasuke is, because at least Sasuke has an importance to the plot. Kabuto I never even took seriously for the most part. I don't know why. I find it a little funny that he's the dude they're fighting right now and having so much trouble with. I don't know what it is. I never took Kabuto seriously. He just came off as like a fucking annoying douchebag, and that was about to the extent of how much I gave a shit. And now we're on a flashback about him. Also, is it just me? But it felt like they spit past his mother shit too quick. You know, the nun. I forget her name. She showed up last chapter and then dies this one, and I'm like, what? Like, are they gonna go back and readdress that, or are we just gonna just assume the bitch died? And she died not knowing him for no fucking reason, and then all of a sudden Orochimaru shows up at the end of the chapter, which I guess this is the way Kabuto was recruited by Orochimaru, which still doesn't make any fucking sense why they just ignored the nun shit for like no damn reason. I don't know. It's like if you're gonna do a flashback, go ahead and do it. I don't give a fuck if it's 4 chapters, because once we get it over, we get it over. Don't do it badly done. I don't know. I just don't like that. You sped past the mothership. What was the point of bringing her up? I hope she gets a readdress, and I hope there's some explanation behind that. I don't fucking know. It'd be kind of stupid if Orochimaru's the one who fucked her over. I'd just be like, really? Y'all, like, it'd be one of those, like, I'll chuckle a little bit and be like, yeah, it's Kabuto, your life sucks, sir. Oh, God. But not as much because, you know, she wasn't around long enough to be emotionally attached to the character. She literally is only in 2 chapters. What the fuck was the point? Oh yeah, we're getting the Kenshin reboot in Shonen Jump Alpha, I believe, in 2 weeks, so that's awesome. I'm probably gonna start reading from that. I know it's supposed to be like some type of promotion for the fucking what is it? Was it like a live action play or movie or some shit? But it should still follow the same continuity. So I'm looking forward to that for the most part. And then, you know, they still had to add another series to replace Bakuman, because Bakuman ended in Shonen Jump Alpha this week. And I love how the cover for it just spoiled the ending, even though I kind of expected that to happen. You just see fucking Saiko and Azuki in their wedding outfits, and I'm just like, yeah, you totally didn't just fuck with me. And no one tell me spoilers for any of the later chapters of Naruto, One Piece, Bakuman. I want to fucking know. Bakuman, I'm watching the anime, and Shonen Jump Alpha, we'll get to it. Just, there's no spoilers. How long have I been? I don't want to look at the clock because I bet you $5 has been like 15 to 20 minutes already. Oh, it's only been like 11. I'm freaking out. I'm stupid. Now we've covered all of that. Skate Dance I'm enjoying. I think we're dealing with the You Got Mail stuff. I'm not going to go too far into that because that episode comes out tomorrow. I'm wondering how many episodes they're going to wait until are we going to get into like the School Rhapsody stuff, or we're going to get into the Tsubaki and Daisy stuff first. I'm not totally sure where they're going first. Because I know they'll probably address the Tsubaki and Daisy stuff, because there has to be a reason why Tsubaki is just dressed like a fucking cat in the fucking, he's dressed like a cat in the fucking opening. But I'm enjoying Skate Dance. Hunter x Hunter's getting interesting. I'm enjoying the shit out of that. I don't really want to go too far into Hunter x Hunter purely because there's a lot of Hunter x Hunter fans, and there will be so many fucking spoilers. I'm not ready for that. Let's just say I'm enjoying the Nin explanation and I think Jay said it in his review. I like the fact that they're re-explaining Nin at the beginning of each episode, because honestly, when they first explained it, I honestly, as of right now, I only remember Nin, Ten, Hatsu, and what is it? Hatsu. Oh my god! See, and Rin. I think it's like Rin, Ten, Nin, and then Hatsu. Now Nin is the full thing, but like Hatsu, Ten, and Rin, it's just weird. And I know I don't even have all of that, but it's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing more. Ironically, I'm looking more forward to the Kurapika shit right now, because the Kurapika stuff is just intrigued the shit out of me. How it's like the girl was like, you can't see this, and I'm like, that's a nin power? Like, you can make random like ghost object things be next to you, or is that like just a I don't know, it intrigued the shit out of me. So that's Hunter x Hunter. And I think that's all the shonen stuff for right now. So I guess I'll go into the seasonal stuff of what I've been watching. I've been watching Space Brothers, Mysterious Girlfriend X, Medaka Box, what else? Oh, I've been watching Koriwa's Amedesu Ka Season 2, which I gotta take a break from because Funimation finally announced when they're doing the streams for it. What else? I think that's all the seasonal shit. Yeah, it's like only like 4 shows. For Medaka Box, Space Brothers, and Mysterious Girlfriend X, for those who want to know, on Anime Real Talk TV, and I'll put a link in the description, I'm doing weekly discussions of each of those episodes on top of the Skate Dance reviews I'm doing on here, and the Pokemon reviews I'm doing on my main channel. So if you care about the Medaka Box, Space Brothers, and Mysterious Girlfriend X talk, link in the description to follow on with those videos. But I'll go ahead and give my initial my thoughts on each one of them. Currently, my current favorite shows are probably Mysterious Girlfriend X and Space Brothers. And I'm gonna get a lot of, oh yeah, and the Naruto Rock Lee anime. What the fuck am I on? The Naruto Rock Lee anime, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I do enjoy the shit out of that. That is funny. I love the fact that Tintin is the straight man, and they got Neji and Lee doing the ridiculous shit. And what makes it even worse is like Neji sometimes, half the time Neji's either falling into it or he doesn't understand why the fuck he's even in that position in the first place. But I love Tintin the straight man because it's funny as hell, and I really like Tintin a lot more because of this anime. Also, the ending for this anime is beast. The fucking Rock Lee go. Like, I love that shit. That is my shit. I love that track. Fuck the haters. I love that track. I actually need to watch the latest episode. Surprisingly, I've been kind of laid back with that show, where I'll like wait like 3 or 4 days after the shit comes out and then I'll watch the episode. But I love that show. Medaka Box. Oh shit. Medaka Box is literally okay. Listen. People make the joke that Sket Dance is the poor man's Gintama. This is how the relation will go if we're gonna go by that logic. Sket Dance is Gintama minus all the serious shonen undertones and a lot more campiness. Oh no. It takes out all the shonen undertones and then it like gives you better character interaction between the three main characters. Because I think almost anybody can agree. Boston, Himeko, and Switch get on a lot better than fucking Gintoki, Shinpachi, and Kagura. At least in terms of initial thoughts. I'm still only like 24 episodes in Gintama. Which is funny because I'm like almost double that in Sket Dance. But that's the difference between those two. Is that Sket Dance is a lot more campy, comedy oriented, has better character interactions between the three main leads, and has like literally no shonen undertones. Then Medaka Box, which almost everybody said this, like when I first saw Medaka Box, I was like, when you read the premise for Medaka Box, but Medaka Box is literally Sket Dance. The only difference is it hyped up fan service for the main female lead, and it's way more over dramatic. And this is the problem. Gintama and Sket Dance I can chill with, but Sket Dance to Medaka Box is just fucking bad because. And it's not like Medaka Box is horrible, but Medaka Box takes everything good about Sket Dance and fucks it over. And that's why Medaka Box to me currently is okay, but it's kind of bullshit. Because literally the thing about Sket Dance that I thought was so intriguing is how different, I think me and Jay had talked about this the other night, that how different Sket Dance is. It's not like an overdramatic shonen. You have a lot of in-jokes with the main character being the weakest fucking character in the series. You know, I like the fact that it's not overly shonen. That's why Sket Dance works. Literally, Medaka Box is fan service and over shonen Sket Dance, and that's why I'm not enjoying it as much. That's just my opinion. I think Gintama and Sket Dance beat the shit out of Medaka Box because Medaka Box is half fan service and half over dramatic shonen with a very egotistical main female lead. That was the other problem. I hate girls like Medaka. I mentioned that in my main channel. Shit, I hate girls like Medaka. She's not as annoying in the later episodes, but like, just fucking, and it bugged me because Sam had like her as her fucking, as his fucking thumbnail on YouTube, and I was like, I know you don't tell me you actually like Medaka Box, because as of right now, it's literally like. Honestly, maybe it's because I haven't gotten to a serious arc in Gintama yet, but it's like Sket Dance, Gintama, and Medaka. And that gap between Gintama and Medaka is so fucking huge right now. I'm sorry, you should not have tried to do a Sket Dance concept and over shonenize it. Because you ruined all individuality your show had. I can't really see. It's not even like it's the same as Sket Dance in terms of characters and shit. It's the same as Sket Dance in premise, and it ruins the fucking premise. Also, some of the shit they do in the later episodes where they like don't show you the outcome of certain requests, like the fucking love letter, that still bugs the shit out of me. Because I'm like, I've watched Skit Dance, and I like seeing the resolutions with the requests they do. So it's like, let's just ignore the fucking ending of the request. I'm like, no, you show the fucking ending. If we spent like 15 minutes on this chick, I want to see if the guy rejects her or not. Fuck that. This is annoying. I'm sorry. It's not bad. It's just, it's not good compared to the other two. That's just my personal opinion. I think it has better chemistry than Gintama too, but at the same time, Gintama's just funnier. That's the other problem. Like, I don't know. Space Bros, I'm enjoying the shit out of. Mysterious Girlfriend X, oh my god. I never thought a show about romance and drool would ever be that fucking... It's not even like it kills me because they're covering basic concepts of relationships, but it has such an old school feel to it, on top of all the ridiculous shit with the drool concept about the drool is our bond and shit, and I'm just like, I love this show. And, you know, I always got to pick a weird show. I love Mysterious Girlfriend X. Space Brothers, I'm surprisingly enjoying just as much because it's like, Space Brothers is a more down-to-earth show, and I haven't watched a down-to-earth show in a while. I think the closest I got was Just to Me Girls, I'm Your Father. And the lolicon aspect kind of killed all the realism. Well, it didn't kill all the realism, killed some of the realism for me. Space Brothers is strictly realism. And it's funny as hell because Muta is a fucking riot. I love Space Brothers. I don't know if that has a license yet, but if it does, I'm totally getting that. Have I addressed everything, honestly? I'm trying to think. I've probably been talking for a little while, actually. Now, I know I'm at 20 minutes now, if not, like, 30. Yeah, I'm just talking a while. I'm surprised this is short. I figured it'd be longer. I was kind of banking on this to be an hour. I believe I've covered all the shows I'm watching, at least in terms of seasonal and ongoing shit. Now to just kind of talk about manga like in my room and shit. I finished Cat Planet Cuties like what was it? Yesterday night or the night before? I think it was yesterday night. I finished Cat Planet Cuties. I enjoyed the dub. I think I almost have the exact same feeling, except it's a little bit more upbeat in terms of how I feel about the show. I still generally like it, but for some reason, I can't get out of the mid-range with it. Like, I can't say I love the show, but the dub has a lot of fucking funny lines. And they obviously made the obvious cat vulgar joke, if you know where I'm going with that. And I thought that was fucking hilarious. But and the OVA I love the OVA. The OVA is fan service as all fuck, but I do love the OVA. For some reason, I had no interest in watching the commentaries, though. Like, I like Cat Planet Cuties, but for some reason my mind won't... Me personally, I just can't get over that whole it's okay and like get to the I really like the show yet. I can't get to that point. Even the dub didn't make me get to that point. Which kind of sort of bothers me because it's like... because it's like I like the dub more, but for some reason I'm still in that it's okay vibe. Like I can't get over to the I love the show. I think if it had a second season, maybe that would help me. But like as of right now, it's just this middle ground it has is just bugging the fuck out of me. I can't get out of the middle ground. In terms of manga, I haven't even touched the Shaman King volumes yet. The Pokemon volume I've been reading into, I've enjoyed that. We just had like I got to the point where Gold and Silver are having like their little unofficial duel, and we find out that fucking Silver actually has a fucking Tyranitar that he can't control, which I thought that was a cool first duel. I feel like I'm hearing a phone ring. I don't know why. So I'm not even done with that volume yet, but I gotta finish that for Pokemon. Actually, and I gotta fucking read Shaman King. The Blue Exorcist stuff, I'm enjoying the manga. I think I even mentioned this in there's an anime update. There's an anime manga like purchase video I have coming for my main channel, so I'm not gonna go too much into Blue Exorcist, but just know that I'm enjoying the new arc. I realized the anime was on completely filler bullshit at the end. Like none of that shit correlated except for a lot of in-canon scenes. Like there are scenes that are canon in the later episodes of Blue Exorcist, but like the sequences around them are fucking filler as all hell. But I'm enjoying that. But the thing I want to talk about, and this actually caught my interest today, and that's the reason why I'm bringing it up here. I've been looking. Okay, Itsuwaribito Volume 6 comes out in August. I went on Yes Asia, and I started seeing like the covers for like the later volumes, and I noticed like a shit ton of characters. They're like on these covers I don't even fucking know yet. So I went to the Wikipedia page to see if there's any new main characters added. And it's like, I have Yakima, Utsuo, Pucci, and Nea, and then like, I saw like fucking 5 or 6 new fucking characters in the course of like 13 damn volumes. Because Itsuwaribito, I think currently, right now, has 13 volumes in Japan. And we'll be at 6 in August. There's like 5 or 6 fucking characters that are introduced in those 7 volumes. And from what I've read, minor spoilers, like I know one of them is a fucking princess, and it just looks ridiculous. And I'm just like, I want to read it so bad. Like, it's not even funny. I really, 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 really want to read the later volumes for Itsuwaribito. And Viz needs to speed the fuck up. I understand it's a Shonen Sunday show, and not a lot of people are really. I'm assuming it's not selling like it's as well as Naruto and Bleach is, obviously. But god damn it, it's like 3 a year. We get like, I think, no, it's been 2 a year, honestly, because I really doubt the next one's probably gonna come out in December or January of 13. That means I gotta wait almost 6 fucking months to get like possibly 2 volumes. I know I'll get 1, possibly 2 volumes. I'm like, fuck me, I don't want to wait that long. I mean, it's not that long when I think about it, because we got the one in April, and then we're getting one in August. So it's like May, June, July, August. It's like 4 months, but it just bugs the fuck out of me, because I see all these new characters, and we're in this arc about dolls attacking people, and the Konototsu, the fucking treasures. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Apparently, this is gonna lead into a longer. I believe this is the beginning of an ongoing arc, because like they mentioned something in the wiki about the 9 treasures that are relating to like the shit that's happening in Volume 5, and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck? I want to read it. People. If anyone's read past like Volume 5 in the manga, please tell me. How much better does it get? Because like I see the characters, and I see like, I'm assuming some of these characters, I think one of these characters has got to be the dude Yakima needs to treat. Because I remember like it seems weird that we have like 5 and like I have to wonder, are these like all Utsuo's family characters, or are these just fucking characters who just randomly join, like Nea and Yakima? Like, how does that work? And that group is so fucking big. That's what kills it, because it's like, it's supposed to be this simple shonen. You have like 7 fucking characters. Like, I can see that. I mean, the only show I've seen that does that like that is like One Piece. Like, is it how we're like the? I want to read more. I want to read more. Fuck. But I'm gonna chill out. I'm pretty sure I've almost recorded for like 30 minutes. I'm about to go watch Final Destination 5 on DVD. No, I'm not expecting much from it, because fucking Final Destination 4 was bullshit. But the library got it in. I'm not going back to school for like another week, 2 weeks. So I figured I'd go ahead and watch it. Plus that one of my coworkers says like the rest of the movies I want to watch on hold. I'm not expecting much from Final Destination 5. It's really because of how cheap the deaths were in Final Destination 4. Like fucking burning a man alive. Oh wow, we like it's like we had 3 movies before this, and the best you could come up with is like the fucking gate shit, like pressing the dude against the gate that his body splits, and the fucking catching the man on fire while he's being dragged across the ground. Like that wasn't interesting. That wasn't even an interesting death. I think they only had like 2 good deaths, like the mother and her kids, and the fucking pool one. And the twist at the end was okay. I didn't really care for it. But we'll see how Final Destination 5 go. And I know that has nothing to do with anime or manga, just a random side note. But anyways, Please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. This has been the Vlogs Game from your boy Terrell, and I'll catch you guys later. Actually, I think I've thrown out my voice a little bit. Peace.